Yo, top billing. If you go and name teams with the brightest futures in the NFL and you're not naming the Atlanta Falcons, you're doing yourself a complete disservice, as much as it pains for me to say that. Them damn Falcons been absolutely destroying it, making big boy moves ever since they switched over from Dan Quinn and them dudes over to Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith. You can make a case they're on an A-plus trajectory. I remarked back then doing that Think Like a GM that the Falcons will be best served building up a team first that a young quarterback can step into, much like the Kansas City Chiefs did with Patrick Mahomes, and they've been doing just that. I said there was no need to move on from Matt Ryan extremely quickly. Even though they did eventually move on from Matt Ryan, to me, they did it at the correct time. And they even came up with a guy who I believe is every bit as talented as a Justin Fields and didn't have to get him with a top 10 pick in Desmond Ridder. Imagine that. So then you turn around, right? First and foremost, you got that monster Kyle Pitts, a.k.a. checkmate. You line up in the slot, checkmate. You put him at tight end, checkmate. You put him out wide, checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. Mama, hey, listen, following them whack-ass mumble rap songs. Hey, I'm going to go platinum out that joint. Hey, but listen, nobody knew who Checkmate was before your boy put him on the map when I was covering the University of Florida. And that man has done everything that I said thus far that he's going to do. He is going to absolutely destroy the NFL. And then you turn around the following draft and come up with Drake London. Drake? Come on, man. A young QB like Desmond Ridder gonna have some of the best damn targets to throw to. You know they're gonna be able to run the ball there because that's what they do. It's just one of those tried and true type of schemes, type of infrastructure and everything. The Falcons definitely on an A-plus trajectory, man. But we got to see what this boy Drake London has been doing in camp, man. Drake?
What more can I say?
Top billing. All right, we got to start right here. This shit is cold. Oh. Yaka. Oh. That encapsulate everything that Drake London is about that I talked about before the draft. First and foremost, this man is getting sticky with it out there, right? He can stick that foot in the ground and change directions with the best of them. He's 6'4". He has to be over 220 pounds or at least close to it. And look, isn't this veteran Casey Hayward right here? Man, that's elder abuse. Come on, what the hell? Listen, bro, you hit a man with two stickies at the same time on the same route. Look at him, right? A Medusa in his ass. He's not giving him any type of tell, just looking him in his eyes and freezing him. Casey Hayward right now, scared as shit. Look at him. Stick that foot in the ground. Get Casey Hayward spun like one of them rims back in the 2000s. Casey Hayward. The fuck type of mistake is that? There are mistakes, then there are mistakes. That is a mistake. He's running parallel. He's running parallel to the sideline. One move got him out of sorts. Look, he had to turn around and he's already 17 feet socially distanced. And then he let him get back into the play. I don't even know what route this is. Just to hit him with the AI crossover again, making whiff. He tries to trip and hold and still couldn't do it. My man broke through his arms. Look at that. Arm broke, ankle broke. Come on. What you gonna do with that? And then he goes up, contorts his body, and grabs it at his highest point because he's Drake. And that's what Drake London does. Come on, man. Remember, my last year covering the University of Southern California for Rivals.com was his first year. So I got to do a lot of stuff on him when he was in high school, and I thought he was going to be a tight end. Remember, they had a regime change when they went from, I forget the damn dude's name, the brother or whatever like that, who was not a brother, but the brother of another coach. I don't know, it shit escapes me right now, but they were running more of pro style elements or more of your regular spread type stuff, and then they got into that goofball type shit that they do out there, the air raid, where he was an inside receiver, so kind of like a tight end in their system, But then they moved him out wide when they lost Michael Pittman. He got to play that Michael Pittman role out wide. So he's got a chance to be a slot receiver for a year, and then he got a chance to play out wide, and you can see the skill set there. He can move in space, and that frame, he can play tall. A lot of people are tall, and they don't play tall. This guy plays tall. All right, here we go with this joint right here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and then he little boyed him. Oh. Wait, hold up. Why is this dude looking? Who is this dude? Man, ever since I stopped covering the team a couple of years ago, y'all got a bunch of no-name type cats up on defense, except that cat AJ Terrell, who I said was going to absolutely destroy it. And I said he was better than Jeff Okuda, but nobody wanted to bag me up on that, right? You guys wanted someone else. Now he's an all-pro. But look at this. Why is this dude smiling in the camera? Hi, Mom. I'm cut. Drake London destroyed this dude. Who is Alfred? Listen, Alfred the butler. I know y'all gonna get mad about that. Y'all know I love it. So bring it on. But look, your man getting with the hezzy right out the gate, right? Hitting with the hezzy. He made this man increase in space, right? You see the separation right there. All my man can do is right here is grab and reach out and try to touch someone. You see right there, what is that going to do? What is grabbing his jersey going to do besides stop your own progress, stop your own feet from moving? And then he uses that to his advantage. They got a stuggo going on, makes him grab again, and he whiffs, and then there we go. Right? COVID's still out there, baby. You got to have 6 feet at all times. So you ain't going to catch Drake London. And my man right here, all he can do is hope and pray. Throw on the inside, though. The throw actually gives him a chance to get back into the play. But, of course, he goes up and grabs it at his high point, right? Decreasing the space. What I always say, if you can't decrease the space by your route or whatever like that, you can decrease the time the ball's in the air by going to actually go and get it. But look at him. My man's not even close right there. Alfred. Then bang. Got him and little boyed him. Look at him. Little boy had to what? Little boy holding on to dad. Daddy, can we play? Nope, not today. I'm busy. That's hard. I'm telling you, man, that's going to be a tough combination. He actually, a lot of the stuff that he's doing right now really does remind me of Kyle Pitts. You can tell that he's been in the lab or he's been hanging out with Kyle Pitts or something like that because he's putting a little bit of that thing on his game right there that Kyle Pitts had right out the gate. Being able to run with the hesitation, being able to vary the route speed, everything about that really does remind me of Kyle Pitts. Checkmate. I've seen Kyle Pitts do this 3,000 times at the University of Florida with Kyle Trask. Look at this. Hezzy and explode. How do you even stop that? He's making you play the type of leverage that he wants to play. He's dictating to the defender. You see him right here. He's slow playing it, and he's going to the inside. Defender doesn't want to get beat to the outside, so he's forcing him to shade that way, and then he just explodes inward, right? And boom, just all you have to do is turn and show and go. That's hard. You know why? Because people are going to be too afraid to even try to touch a guy like Drake London. Pause. But look at that. Left him in no man's land and then explodes out of it. That's too easy. You're going to see them do that quite a bit of time. That's going to be in their option route series, and him and Kyle Pitts. That's like positionless football, man. They'll be able to play inside, outside, tight end. You could put Drake London at tight end like I thought he was going to originally be coming out of high school. It's just going to be lit, man. All right, you got to watch him right here coming out of the slot matched up on his nickel. Watch it closely. You see him? Medusa. Oh, look. He's creating crazy separation out there, man. This is crazy to see how much it looks just like Kyle Pitts. To have two guys with similar skill sets, similar frames, similar ability is going to be worth its weight in platinum. Watch. Look at my man right here splitting the difference, keeping it vertical until it's not, looking like it could be a fade. My man reacts to the fade portion of this, but it ain't no fade. You can see him really jump into this cut too. Jump into it almost like a jump cut. Gets my man all out of sorts, all out of the frame right there. He's nauseous. He's going to eat Advil or some shit like that. And look at the separation. And I want to say this Marcus Mariota, delivering the pill. Come on, man. They had some exciting pieces out there in Atlanta. And they got that boy Brian Edwards. I like that cat a lot when he was at South Carolina. They have some really big receivers, some physical receivers that'll definitely work well because you're going to have to block in that scheme. There's no doubt about that. These guys are going to be big targets who can assist in the run game, who will be able to assist in the red zone and do a whole lot of shit right there, man. That'll be fun to watch for sure. So, salute to everybody out there, man. You guys got some really good pieces. Got a nice young piece at quarterback, and he doesn't have to be rushed. A guy like Marcus Mariota can do the heavy lifting for a half until he gets injured. I'm just playing. I'm not wishing that on Marcus Mariota, but that boy is injury prone like a mug. All right. It's your boy Mid-Atlantic Murph, a.k.a. the Underground King. Salute.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.